This is what happens when you talk trash. Jason Tatum found out. After the Celtics took an early 25-3 lead, Jason Tatum was seen saying, F out of here, man. Little did Jason Tatum know that the Celtics were going to end up losing this game. And his facial reaction at the end of it, which read a final score of 123-116 Cavaliers, was absolutely priceless. The Cleveland Cavaliers get it done against the Celtics in Boston, and this was a win that proves that this Cavaliers team is in fact for real. They have won a league-high 49 games so far this season, and this was a big-time statement win against the Celtics team that they're likely going to have to get through in the playoffs if the Cavaliers want to return back to the NBA Finals. We're going to talk about the Cavaliers in this one, guys. Do me a solid, smash that like button and smash that subscribe button for more content just like this. And shout out to BetUS for sponsoring today's video. So the Celtics, they led this game 25-3 before the first 4 minutes had even ticked off. And instead of going away and letting that bury them, they responded. It was thanks to 61 combined points from Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland and a clutch fourth quarter from Evan Mobley as the Cavaliers rallied to victory for their 9th straight win, which keeps them well above every other team with the number 1 seed. And really, this was a big win for the Cavs over the Celtics because it basically ensures that the Cavaliers are going to have the 1 seed throughout. I mean, it would take quite the drop off for the Cavaliers to squander their lead because with 23 games left to play, the Cavs now hold an 8-game lead over Boston with the tiebreaker. So they are effectively 9 games ahead of the Celtics. So, of course, the Celtics are not mathematically eliminated for the 1 seed, but Cleveland, they are well on their way to having home court throughout in the playoffs, which is going to be huge. And the Cavaliers, I mean, you got to give them a ton of credit. They kept their composure after getting down early. They could have easily faltered, but they kept to it. This is a team that their offense, they just score in bunches. And you look at what they were able to do after Jason Tatum did what he did. Cleveland outscored Boston by 29 points from that moment forward. And I know you can say there was no Drew Holiday or Kristaps Porzingis, but you got to give Cleveland a ton of credit because they really focused on targeting Sam Hauser. And this play right here from Garland, I mean, it just had Hauser on ice. But Tatum, White, and Brown, they scored 99 combined points, and they had a 22-point lead with, 2 of their best players, Tatum, who went for 46, Brown went for 37, and they were shooting 43% from 3 as a team. So you take that all into account, and you would have thought for sure the Celtics were going to win this game. Well, no, Cleveland, they didn't die, and they showed the world just how good they are. And you got to give a lot of credit here to Donovan Mitchell. I mean, he had 41 points. He was spectacular. When you have a guy like Donovan Mitchell who can just score so easily, as we play some of his highlights here, like, he does it all, right? You see it there. The playmaking is on point. Donovan Mitchell is the reason why the Cavaliers, they got enough, with him leading the way to get past some of these other top-notch teams. The way that Mitchell is just able to seemingly take over a game, he is such a great 3-level scorer. Able to hit the 3, able to get to the mid-range, able to drive. He's one of the best drivers in all of basketball. Huge throw down there. It didn't matter what the Celtics threw on him. Donovan Mitchell is a bona fide scorer. You are not going to stop Spida Mitchell when he is just feeling it. Hand in the face, doesn't matter. Mitchell, he was just the Celtics kryptonite in this one. And I believe Donovan Mitchell, he's going to be that big-time postseason performer. And if you are going to have a potential showdown of these two teams in the playoffs, Mitchell could arguably be the best player on the floor. When he's playing like this, I know Tatum had a big game, but Mitchell, he's got that killer instinct, and what I love about him is he comes up clutch with timely buckets. Look at that 3 right there. Just had Hauser in hell with the step back. And then Mitchell, he doesn't take the 3, gets it right back, drives, flips it up and in. He is just so good when he is locked in. And then right here, up to big time bucket over Horford. That gave Cleveland, and that was an and one. That gave Cleveland the lead, a 5-point lead in the final moments of that one. So that was huge. So Donovan Mitchell, you got to give him his credit. You got to give him his flowers. He's what drives this Cleveland team to the next level. And I believe he will be the difference maker for the Cavs come playoff time. Guys, before I continue on with this video, I do want to talk about today's video sponsor, that is BetUS. And did you know that BetUS also has a casino? So for all my followers who like slots or live casino dealers, take advantage of BetUS's amazing sign-up bonus. You could get a 200% sign-up bonus up to $5,000 or a 250% crypto sign-up bonus up to $5,000. Go sign up with BetUS today. The link in my bio. So this Cavaliers team, every time it seems like there's the narratives that they're not legit and they got to prove it more, they come away with nice wins like this. I mean, what more do they have to prove at this point? It's time we collectively, myself included, give this team its props and respect. They're at 49 wins with 20 plus games left. You look at how this team is constructed. I think DeAndre Hunter was such a big get for him. He was that quote unquote missing piece. I don't think they've lost since they made that trade, right? So they have just come together so nicely. That backcourt of Garland and Mitchell. You look at Mobley and Allen, such a deadly front court. Like, this Cavaliers team, they got all the pieces. And this is a team that they match up well against anybody. And when you look at the East, they're going to have to get through the Celtics team in all likelihood. And I think they can. I know the Celtics were missing some key players, but the fact that the Cavs still found a way to win this game, man, with the Celtics shooting as well as they did from deep, getting out to that early lead, it shows you this Cavaliers team, they don't have to just get ahead or start fast to win. It helps, but they can beat you in so many different ways, whether it's from coming back from behind, when they get off to those hot starts. Their offense is just so explosive, and it was that three ball that allowed them to get back. They shot at 42.5% themselves, 47.9% from the field, and they really dominated points in the paint, 46-34. That's a nice little advantage for them. They limited their turnovers, which was nice to see. So the Cleveland Cavaliers, I mean, I don't know what more they have to prove. They have beaten the best of teams this season, and this was a big time win for them. To go into Boston, beat them the way that they did after getting down early, it shows you that the Cavaliers, they're not going to back down. They are not going to be afraid of anyone. And I think it's time we talk about the Cavaliers as legitimate title contenders, because really how I look at things right now, it does seem like we're headed for a showdown between these two teams. And the Cavaliers to have home court advantage in that playoff series, that potential playoff series, could make all the difference in the world. So there's still a lot of time between now and then, but the Cavs, man, they have been clicking on all cylinders. And if this team remains healthy into the postseason, it's going to be tough to beat them 4 out of 7 times. I mean, this is a team that's only got 10 losses to date. So anytime that happens, that is an absolute juggernaut. So guys, let me know your thoughts about the Cavaliers. Are you a firm believer in this team? Cavs fans, how you feeling? Let me know your full thoughts down below. Drop a like on the video, smash that subscribe button for more. And once again, shout out to BetUS for sponsoring today's video. That is it for me. It's Luke signing off. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all again in the next one.